It's event 3, it's freestyle, and it's time for the pit party here on Backyard Jam. Welcome back to the channel and to the show. 2 racing brackets down, only 1 competition remains, and it is a shootout to the finish. Freestyle will decide our winner of the summer season tonight. It's Team Feld on 1 point, Team Independent on 1 point. This is how Team Feld tied it up. Gravedigger the Legend last week took on Bounty Hunter. Fast down the ramp, lost their bodywork, but Adam Anderson was not perturbed. He took home that racing bracket championship. And doesn't he know it, parked atop the container tonight. Bounty Hunter, our second placer, is going to be looking for redemption this week, as will Velociraptor, who won the first racing bracket. Back again, Dragonoid, I hear rumours they've got good stuff planned for tonight. Taking a look at the rest of the field, Max DXX, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, Blue Thunder, all 3 excellent at freestyle. On the other side, we've got Black Pearl, Bad Company, Kraken, just some names to watch out for tonight. These guys always know how to rock it. The track tonight features a bus jump on the first run, landing on all 4 BKTs, or in fact the back 2 will see you onto the second, which is the container jump, a huge jump. You manage to land that, you will make it through to the backflip attempt. Land it, you're going to get more points on the board. Speaking of points, each barrel along the edge here represents points along the way, 0, 0.5, 1 and so on. Landing a backflip will earn a bonus point, and 0.5 of a point will be added for saves and wow moments. Here is the lineup of how the trucks will run tonight. It will go Indy, then Feld, all the way down the list until we get to our team captains, Avenger and Max DXX, to close out the show. We will be looking for an overall event winner tonight, but remember that the overall team points for this event will count towards the overall total. Whichever team, Indy or Feld, wins tonight, wins the summer season. It's all to play for, and we are kicking things off with Team Independent, Slinger of Heartsock Racing. Been wonderful to see them back on the track this season. Awesome to see representation of this classic indie team. Let's see what they can do down the track. Out of the gates they come, building up a good head of steam over the first jump, misses the other side, can't save it. What a shame for Slinger. Let's take a look at what happened there. Up they come, but slightly cattywampus off of the side of the jump, doesn't even touch a bus. Managed to get it up into a wheel stand, rides it all the way out to the edge of the track, just clips the wall, and over they go. That is the end of the run, but they are going to score that barrel's worth of points. Track crew are coming in now to right Slinger back onto all 4 BKTs. What a run. Unlucky for them, but they are going to score 2.5 points, and that is a start for Team Independent. Up next to the starting ramp, it is Dragon of Team Feld. Cody Saucier here representing Team Feld in this awesome looking truck, custom made for this season. Down the track they come, all the way down over the first ramp, smashing into that crush car. I wonder if there's any damage to the truck, but they do make it on all 4 BKTs, and so will reload back at the top of the track, ready to go again. Down the track they come. The container jump is in their way, but they clear it, and on the back 2 tyres, with those front tyres still rolling, they are going to attempt the backflip. Lined up now, here comes Dragon. And a successful backflip there from Dragon. They are going to be scoring big early doors. Lots of pace out of the gates to clear the bus stack, then over the container jump. Rocks it back, not too far so as to roll over, but they do make it. And an executed backflip, perfectly executed I should say. That is a phenomenal run from Dragon. We are awaiting their points on the board. Here it comes. 8.5 for Dragon, what a start for Team Feld. Team Independent will need to reply, and they'll need to reply well. Up next, Black Pearl of Overboard Motorsport, the Team Independent representative, parked up in the starting gates, ready to go down our track. So let's let it do just that. Here they come then, down the track comes the Black Pearl, over they go, rolling it, they make a save, and what a save it is from the Black Pearl, a full forward roll off of the end of our bus jump. We'll take another look at that in just a moment, but the Black Pearl continues on, all 4 BKTs on the floor, and they're going to take on the second side of the ramp. Here they come, down they come, Up and over, a little bit of cross-threading there, managing to make it down and onto all four once again. Just parking it onto that bus jump, kicking a barrel out. In the process, they are going to take on the backflip ramp. Picture perfect from the Pearl, you have to say. Let's take a look at that replay. A wonderful sky wheelie there. Lands it a little bit short, gets a roll over onto their hood, rolling it all the way over that crush car, making it back down onto all four BKTs. And here's that backflip again. Up, over, and down. Perfect backflip from the Black Pearl. They'll be very happy with that indeed. Have they beaten Dragon's Score to get the overall win? Yes, they have. 9 points. They are in the lead for the individual part of this competition. Remember, this is a team game. And up next, for Team Feld, it is Earthshaker, one-time event champion of Series Yellow. Tristan England is looking to make a bit of redemption here tonight. Down the ramp comes Earthshaker over the first jump, just manages to rock up on the moguls on the other side, cross-threaded it at the last moment. Awful bounce for him, and he's going to be gutted with that performance. Taking a look at the replay, Earthshaker practically does the opposite to what Slinger did earlier on, managed to find the other side of that bus stack, then the moguls, bouncing off of them, rolling it onto its side. 3 points only for Earthshaker here tonight, a decent distance but only one run. And Bad Company could capitalise here on that run by making a good one. John Gordon out of Loose Cannon Racing is lined up at the top of the track, ready to go for their first run. Down the track comes Bad Company over the first bus jump and straight into scoops. Look at that, landing directly after the line. Good distance scored, and all four BKTs mean Bad Company is going to get the second run. Down the track he comes over that container jump and another decent run, only making it out as far as the backflip, but he is going to get that backflip opportunity. And another great backflip, managed to under-rotate it just a little bit, but did in fact get it down on all four BKTs. Let's take a look at the replay. Up and over, another decent sky wheelie, managing to bounce over that crush car, get a decent distance away, and then the backflip, bouncing it onto the front BKTs, rocking it down onto the back. Awesome run there from Bad Company. John Gordon is going to be happy with that. It's 9.5. We have a new leader in the individual points. The team have just taken the lead as well. That run was a game in hand. Bakugan Dragonoid for Team Feld will settle things. Now, we heard rumour that they had something planned. Camden Murphy is lined up, ready to go. Let's see what he's got. Down the ramp he comes, up and over the bus jump. A decent run out of the gates and managing to match Bad Company. Going to get a second run now down the second lane. Here he comes down the ramp, up and over, cross-threading, and that was a save and a half. A cartwheel save off of the bus jump is going to get him a third run, and it is the backflip for Bakugan Dragonoid. And he lands it, the Bakugan backflip is in, and that is a solid run with a save as well. Look at that air from Bakugan Dragonoid, the wings flying him through the air, up and over that crush car, then over the container. Let's take a look at this save. Hitting the barrel, gets all cattywampus, manages to cartwheel it back onto all four BKTs. That's what he was looking for, I think. And then the backflip run. Perfect landing there for Bakugan Dragonoid. Camden Murphy will be happy as Larry. He has just made an awesome run of this, and we are waiting to see the points on the board. He's getting the 0.5 bonus, and it's going to be 10 for Bakugan Dragonoid. What a run there from Camden Murphy. He takes the lead. Quad Chaos, Triple B Motorsport representative of Team Independent is up next, and that is an act to follow from Bakugan Dragonoid. Can the rookies take on this course and do it justice? Quad Chaos has had a decent run of it so far in the summer season. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was not what I think they had planned. On its side, Quad Chaos, and it looked quite heavy. Let's take a look at what happened. Took off sideways, rotated the truck in the air, landed sideways on, tried to cartwheel save it like Bakugan Dragonoid did, but did not do it. 2 points only for Quad Chaos, and that is unfortunate. I think Team Feld might just be clawing back this victory, but we shall find out as Great Clips Mohawk Warrior Bryce Kenny takes to the track next. Just released a book. Will this run be geared for life? Out of the gates comes Bryce Kenny in Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, up and over and rolling it onto the back two tyres. What a move there from Bryce Kenny. A save maybe, but certainly going to get him a second run. Let's take a look at that run right now. Here he comes down the track, up and over the container, managing to land it on all four BKTs. Once again, that barrel goes flying across the track and now will take on the backflip. And he lands it. It wasn't pretty, but it was a landing. Manages to land it onto the wall. That's going to be the end of his run. Look at this. A little bit sideways there from Bryce Kenny. Managed to land on the back bus, rolling the truck over. That could well have been it for him, but his Mohawk saved him. And he lands it over onto the second side of the track. Manages to get all the way up and down. Nice 90-degree angle for Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And then here's that backflip landing on the front tyre. In fact, landed on one tyre. I think his front axle may well have just snapped or something like that, but he scores 9 points. A decent run, not going to win him the competition, but it does put Team Feld in the lead. 30.5 points for Team Feld, 23 for Team Independent. They've got some work to do as they continue on in the competition. We've had 8 trucks so far. We're halfway through the competition. 8 more runs to go. 4 from Team Feld, 4 from Team Independent. Up next is last week's second place, Bounty Hunter, is taking to the track. Lined up in the near lane, ready for run number 1 is Bounty Hunter. They had a great week last week. Can they replicate? Down the track they come, up and over, managing to land on all 4 BKTs. It's a good landing, and he's going to take on the second side of the track. It's container jump time for Bounty Hunter as he comes down the track. Up he goes. Oh, bad landing on the back of his chassis. And that is going to be the end for Bounty Hunter, landing it on its side. Let's take a look at that. Slap wheelie out of the gates. That was awesome. Sky wheelie off of the first ramp. Landed a little bit short, but managed to get down on all 4 BKTs. Then onto the jump that ended the run. Over-rotated off of that high jump and landed it on the rear end. And straight back down. Track crew now righting Bounty Hunter. A fun run, but not the run they wanted. Let's take a look at the score. 5 points for Team Independent, not what they needed. And they're going to hope that Team Feld has a big mistake here as Blue Thunder takes to the track. I don't know if it's going to happen. One-time event champion of Series Yellow, Toddler Duke, looks ready for action. Out of the gates he comes down onto the jump, but what on earth was that from Toddler Duke? That's the mistake that they wanted, Team Independent. Toddler Duke scratching his head. What on earth happened there? Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. Came down, slap wheelie, but got a little bit bobbled off of that slap wheelie. Jumped it forwards. We've not seen a forward roll like that off of this jump tonight. Managed to land directly into the backflip ramp, but did not get a backflip, in fact, just sort of climbed up it and rolled backwards, landing on its back. 2.5 points is all that Team Feld gets here. One-time event champion of the summer season, Velociraptor, is going to take to the track next. They are lined up in the near lane, ready for their first run. Let's see what they've got. Down the track comes Velociraptor. The dyno means business, lands on all 4 BKTs. A little bit sideways there. We'll take a look at the replay in just a moment. Here comes their second run. Down the track comes the dyno once again, but over-rotates, same as Bounty Hunter, and ends up directly on its lid. The little head spin there, though. Nice little touch there from Velociraptor. I'm not sure how much control they had over it. Little bit sideways off of this jump once again. Managed to get it back under control, though. Here is the one that did them in, though. 90 degrees, goes over that 90 degrees, in fact, and lands on the tail of the dyno, spinning on its head like it's some sort of nightclub. That is unfortunate. The breakdancing was fun, but Velociraptor will only score 5.5, only 0.5 more than Bounty Hunter did. Up next for Team Feld, Lucas Stabilizer could really capitalise. Team Independent have had 2 semi-mid runs so far. They need to make back some points from Blue Thunder, though. Let's take a look at what Cynthia Gautier has for us as she comes down the track. Up and over she goes, sideways, and lands it on its side. Tried to save it, I think, but Lucas Stabilizer. Oh dear, Team Independent with their mid-runs have somehow come back into the talk. Team Feld scratching their heads. The former high jump champion manages to get over the barrel. That was something. Tried to save it, but only 2 points for her. That is going to be a shocker for Team Feld, as the craziest freestyler I've seen comes onto the track. Tomfoolery Motorsports Kraken is here, ready to go freestyling with us. And they look ready for action, ready to capitalise on the mistakes of Team Feld. Here they come for run number 1, and what a run it is. A forward roll like the teammates before them. They're going to get a second run. Here comes Kraken once again. Down the ramp, ready for the container jump. Can they land on all 4? No, they cannot. They land on their side as well. And what on earth happened there? Let's take a look at the replay in just a moment. But once again, proving that Kraken is the craziest freestyler around. That was some awesome action. Slap wheelie, forward roll here. Managed to knock the little barrel once again, but landing on all 4 BKTs. There'll be a half point for the wow moment. Huge air, landed directly on the barrel. I missed that on their first run, dearie me. 6 points for Kraken. It's a reasonable score, but that is not the run that they wanted to try and get ahead of Team Feld, as the one-time event champion of the summer season, Gravedigger the Legend, comes up to the top of the track. Last week's champion is here, ready to go freestyling. The gates are open. Down the track comes Adam Anderson, and it's a clean run, managing to just run into the backflip ramp, but saves it, or doesn't go over, rather. Not going to count as 0.5 of a point, unfortunately, Adam. What has Gravedigger the Legend got for us on its second run? A little bit of cross-threading. That's what bounces off of the buses. That was a cool move, and will get to face the backflip. And lands it, and that was huge from Adam Anderson. Let's take a look at the replays. Here he comes then, no slap wheelie for him, but managed to get a huge sky wheelie off of the first jump, clearing the buses completely, but getting a little bit sideways into that backflip ramp. Decides to get a better run of those buses in the second run. It's not advisable seeing what Kraken just did, but managed to make the most of it, getting down the ramp nicely, getting a little bit further than perhaps he would have done, and then here's that massive backflip. Lands it on the left side, will be a little bit tweaked, but a good run nonetheless from Gravedigger the Legend. The points are coming in. It's only 9 points. That shocks me, because there were some big moves in there, but clearly no massive wow moments. We are into the final 2 runs now, and it's Team Scream Avenger, the captain of Team Independent and the one-time champion of Series Blue, taking on our track. Down comes Jim Kohler, ready for some extreme excitement, and extreme excitement it is indeed. A signature move of the Independents now. Forward rolls over the bus jump. Loving that action. Down the second ramp comes Jim Kohler now, taking on the container jump, and that is where it's going to end once again. Team Independent cannot get past this container jump recently. What a shame. Jim Kohler ends up on his side. The replay though, huge slap wheelie. Good forward momentum roll over the rest of those buses. Managed to get it back onto all 4s. But what happened here? Went a little bit sideways off of this jump, landing directly onto the downside of that ramp. And on its side goes Avenger. 6 points once again for Team Independent. And now all eyes are on Team Feld, and Max DXX. In its 20th year, the Professor, Tom Mentz, is coming down the track. Our final freestyle run tonight, Max DXX. And here they come. The gates are open, and the Professor is out, ready for action. A huge run there, getting all the way down to Scoops and Rolly at the far end. Here comes their second run. Down the track they come. And it's a big run once again, getting all the way out to that rear ramp. That's only there to stop the trucks. Here comes the backflip. He lands. No, he doesn't land it. He rolls it over, so won't get the bonus point for landing it. But does he need it? He got so far out on every other run. Look at this downside here. So clean from the Professor. Perfect landing up and over the moguls. Gave him the momentum to get out once again. And here came the backflip very fast. Probably too much momentum on that one. Lands it on the rear tyres. They stop dead. I think something must have broken in the back of the truck, and rolls it over. But an awesome maximum destruction run from Max DXX. The points are coming in. Has he done it? 10.5. He is our overall event champion. defeating back again Dragonoid by 0.5. Got a wow moment at the end there. And those two phenomenal runs, Max D XX is your overall event champion. What a win for Tom Menz in his 20th year, and what a way to finish the summer season. But who has the overall points win for the season? Team Feld or Team Independent? It's Team Feld. 54 plays 45.5, and it wasn't even close in the end. Team Feld are your overall champions. There it is on paper. Team Feld 2, Team Indy 1. And it was Gravedigger and Max D to do it. Unlucky to Team Independent, but Team Feld are your overall winners of the summer season. Massive congratulations to everybody on that team. They all played an important part in tonight's action, along with the racing brackets we've had previously. And with that, we draw close the summer season. But what's next? Let's watch this. That's right, Backyard Jam will soon be collabing with the Monster Jam Funky Madness Racing Series over on YouTube. Make sure you check them out. And to celebrate that, tonight we have an encore with the two team leaders, Rainbow Blast and Back Again Dragonoid. Rainbow Blast representing Funky, and Back Again Dragonoid will be representing us here at Backyard Jam. A clean run from both trucks. Rainbow Blast getting out the further, but didn't have those moguls to contend with. Let's see what they can do on our second encore run. And they say they're going to tear it up tonight. Here comes their second run then. Down the track come both trucks, up over and rolling it. Huge crash, huge madness. I'm looking forward to this collab. It will be racing. It will be coming very, very soon. Look forward to that later on in the year. We also have a Halloween special coming, so look forward to that as well. But from the summer season, we hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and we shall see you again for more action. Until then, I've been your host, Jevon Woodrow. Goodbye.